So, the other day I read a comic, The Hulk, I think it's called. And let me tell you something. He is a good kisser. I mean, he's kissing everybody. He's just grabbing random people, kissing them. And some of them die. I'm not going to lie, most of them die. The only one he kissed that didn't die was a tree.
Was that Groot?
Yeah, I think that was his name. He just said one phrase. I think it was, kiss me.
Kiss me, I'm fucking Groot.
My name is Groot. How about a kiss? Right here. And you know, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I don't know if we're crossing platforms here, but it was a good comic.
How do you feel about The Punisher?
The Punisher is a very deep, passionate kisser. I mean, if I just read a new issue of one of his, it's Punisher Kisses, and I mean,
Max. Punisher Kisses Max.
it's maximum kissing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to read a comic book about kissing, that's the one you read. Cover to cover, kissing. He's kissing everything that's around him. I mean, there's a guy just standing there minding his own business. Punisher walks up and just kisses him to death.
He's just bleeding everywhere?
There's blood everywhere.
But
I mean,
who do you think is a harder kisser, Punisher or the Dame Wolverine? Wolverine when he came back as a Dame.
oh, when Wolverine came back as a Dame?
Yeah.
I mean, you mean after the Hulk ate him?
Yeah.
Did the Hulk eat Wolverine?
Yes.
That happened, right?
Yeah. Huh?
But they were kissing and he swallowed him.
Got a
Because
little too animated.
obviously the Hulk is an avid kisser. He's been doing it for a long time.
He's the strongest kisser there is.
I mean, Wolverine's been doing it for a lot longer because he's been alive longer. But
Yeah.
you know, Hulk wins out. But if you're gonna go Punisher and you're gonna go female Wolverine, I'm gonna go with Dame Wolverine because he's adamantium. He's got an adamantium tongue.
So I think that's a really good
That's a really good first episode.
comic book kisses.
That's episode 1 of Comic Book Kisses. Next week we're gonna have Star Wars, where we have incest kissing.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Welcome to CBFU from the shop. This is the week of May 3rd. 4th? May the 4th be with you.
Today is the 3rd. May the 4th be with you.
We got special guest stars Billy Farley. We got Carlos here, fresh off his debut as Hitler.
Beardless Carlos.
Disgusting.
Carlos.
It is, yeah.
And
He looks like a
Frank.
baby.
Same old phrase back. But
Fancy ass
speaking of
hair.
hair being gone,
Fancy ass hair. I didn't even notice
it's not, can't even be Cisco anymore.
Nah, we just finished shooting, so
They
come
shoot.
on.
He's got like 3 months before they start.
That's
season
just-
2 or 3.
Come on, man. Showbiz, you're in it now.
I feel
You're in it.
I definitely feel naked right now, but I just wanted to come on the show and tell Benno from the Bronx to suck it,
Oh, for sure.
unrelated to anything. And then Dexter, I hope that one day you're in your yard making moonshine or hooch and your little distillery explodes. That's a very specific thing that I wish that happens to him, but I hope it happens like exactly like that. Hope you die like chemical fire.
Yeah, but definitely suck it to From the Shop's like biggest band. For sure.
Benno, definitely.
Yeah, sorry.
Benno, shout out to love you, buddy.
Also,
He was waiting for us to come back.
He was, and we're
He was
back.
disappointed when you weren't here last
Yeah.
week. He was like,
I was too.
Benno's on the ball, but you can
That
also
chubby ginger.
you can also suck me till I die. All right, later, guys.
There you go.
We also introduced this dynamic camera. Do
Oh,
something
yeah.
dynamic with it.
This is CBFU from the Shop Rebirth.
Is this like 3D? Is this
Kinda,
Can they see
actually.
is my hand coming out of the screen?
I don't know why the quality looks so much
Is
better
it
right now.
rebirth? So it's like a soft.
I pumped up the ISO when we were.
You don't even know what an
Ain't
ISO
nothing
is?
soft here,
I know
boys.
something.
All right, let's get to the books.
Wait,
Let's
rebirth. Is it a soft reboot? Is that?
It's
soft?
the
Yeah.
hardest of
hard
reboots.
reboot.
You
Okay.
like it soft, don't
like
you?
comic book kisses, right? Hard.
Comic Book Kisses.
What do we
Comic
got
book
first?
kisses, you know.
All right, fine.
It's fine. Let's talk about the books.
I guess we'll start with the books. First, we got Punisher by Becky Cloonan and Steve Dillon.
How hard does she kiss?
Not hard enough because Punisher should never be written by a woman.
It ain't sexist if it's a fact, right?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
just kind of kidding.
I'm just joshing.
It was, I think Isaac put it, like, it was an alright Punisher book. It was just, I guess there's just a lot of setup in this book for whatever's going to happen in the future. But it was just like, alright, here's like the ex-military veteran who worked with Frank before.
It's nothing we haven't seen before, but we've like seen it done better in other books. In other like
I've
versions
seen it
of
done
Punisher.
better in the show.
Yeah.
So you're like, here's the ex-military vet who worked with Punisher, who's
Yeah.
now a villain. And then here...
That's almost exactly from the show, almost.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. And then then there's just like the pages of just gore.
Yeah.
Of just Punisher fucking up everything in sight. Which it was fine. Yeah. That part was fine. And actually the Dylan art, which I'm not like huge on, I don't mind. Wasn't too bad in this book. I will say that. I think we talked about it. I think it was like the colors maybe.
Yeah, whoever's doing the coloring, Martin.
Yeah, Martin.
Yeah, no,
First
it's
name,
good. It's good.
First name Frank.
Steve Dillon is not a good fit for like every comic book. Like
No.
his Thunderbolts run was just like,
Just
just
bad.
ugly art. But for stuff like Punisher's almost like his perfect fit.
Yeah.
Or Punisher and Preacher, he fits there.
And he's had a great history with Punisher.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you knew, put him in a Punisher book. Maybe you don't love his art, but you knew it was gonna work.
Yeah.
And it does. And like it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
It's
got
just-
anything else to add.
I mean, it's like when you're following runs by like Garth Ennis and Jason Aaron, it's like a tough act to follow, and I just don't think this is compares to those runs.
And even more recently, like Rucka.
Yeah.
Rucka.
Yeah, no.
It's hard.
And it's not a bad Punisher book. It's just like it's an underwhelming Punisher book.
Yeah, and maybe it'll get better.
Yeah.
Maybe there's more to it. Obviously, they're just setting up. He introduced this new villain who I kind of not really invested in this issue. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. He's doing this weird thing.
It's like almost they want it to be Bullseye, but they don't want to use Bullseye.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that shot, in fact, I think Steve Dillon's done a shot that where Bullseye is like just standing there, full like figure in a page. I think I've seen that picture before.
But I guess I'll give it 7 out of 10 Lugos. It's maybe a little generous, but I'm hoping for something better in the future.
How many kisses?
About 10 kisses.
Because Punisher kisses hard as hell.
But out of about 20 kisses, though.
Alright.
I think it was a recycled story.
Those kisses were definitely.
There were a lot of kisses, but there could have been a lot more. From what I gathered.
Our next book is this is the new Thunderbolts book, Thunderbolts #1 from Marvel. This is spinning out of the Avengers standoff crossover, I guess it's called.
Question mark?
I don't know. It was standoff. Right?
It's
It was
right
standoff
behind
Pleasant
you,
Hill.
you dumb fuck.
Oh yeah, standoff. See?
Oh, look at that, Mike. It's right there.
You can get it at Manifest Comics in
Yes, you
Bayonne.
can.
Good, man.
And the good news is that crossover, those books were much better than Thunderbolts #1. Thunderbolts #1 is by
Good
Jim.
Professional.
Don't buy this book.
No, don't buy. Jim Zub and art by John Mallon, and it's not that good. It's not that good. If you were a fan of the Thunderbolts in the '90s,
Sam's having a secret.
if you're a fan of Thunderbolts in the '90s, this is not as good as that. The art is very much like Rob Liefeld-esque.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like
but more proportionate.
yeah. I mean, the feet are the feet.
Oh,
Are what the feet should look like.
Can't draw feet, Rob.
Nope. But other than that, it's very like
But some-
image '90s art.
But some of the chests are huge.
Yeah.
Which is alright.
I want to kiss him.
It's just not a strong start to this Thunderbolts book. The character of Kubik, was it?
Yeah.
Kubik?
The girl?
Yeah, the girl who was introduced in the standoff crossover was a really cool character. In this, he writes her as just I find it very annoying.
Yeah.
Really, really annoying, and it just I didn't like
I
it.
also don't think I like Bucky as like this really like adoptive stepdad, like, oh, I'm gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
I'm like, alright, I don't think I like this at all. Like, I need you to just slaughter dudes.
Yeah, no, it's just I mean Bucky isn't. I mean he's got in the costume from like Civil War, and
I just think it's something else.
it's just not a good book. I didn't enjoy it at all.
Who's this Thunderbolt squad?
This is it's like the regular characters from Thunderbolts. Moonstone is in it. Atlas,
Mach
the
3.
Fix-It, Mr. Fix-It, Mach X. So it's like most of the characters outside of Zemo from the original book,
All right.
but it's just not good. It's the writing's not good. The art's not that good. I don't know.
I'm pretty much with you.
Yeah.
I told you my biggest question.
Yeah.
I just not like Bucky. I mean, like, if Bucky was at least good, I'd be like, alright,
Yeah.
I could take it. But nah, even Bucky sucks.
I mean, the first line of the book is "My best friend Steve Rogers," which is like the biggest name drop of all time.
But you might know him.
You might know better known as Captain America.
Go kiss him, dude.
Maybe in the second issue. But I would only give this about 3 out of 10 Lugos. I didn't
That might be
Dang.
How many kisses?
Probably like one kiss. I mean, it was painful to try to read through that comic book.
There's not enough kissing
It's a
properly.
soft opener. Just one kiss, nothing.
One kiss. Damn. That's me being generous because I just like to kiss.
I leave no man kissless.
Alright, I got #1 Valiant book, 4001 AD by Matt Kent and Clayton Crane. I guess this is supposed to be some futuristic book. I guess it's supposed to be Japan, but they keep calling it New Japan, which for me translates to something completely different. Because I'm just thinking, so where is the pro wrestling in this?
Definitely wish that was a New Japan Pro Wrestling complex.
Yeah, but it's not. So right there, I'm deducting like 5 Lugos. And but it was actually pretty cool. The art is like pretty gorgeous too. So I guess New Japan is supported by this avatar or a guy, or a machine. I'm not really sure yet what he is.
Yeah, no, he's like.
It kind of reminds me of Vision, honestly.
He's an AI.
Yeah, he sort of is.
Yeah.
He sort of is.
He's
He's
sort
like
of-
Father's this like AI thing that took Japan and just like put it into space.
Yeah, and this girl implants him with a virus, and now he's trying to dump the virus by like dumping sectors of New Japan. And then the story follows some of that and a little girl who's on the run now, who's a fugitive and a terrorist. Pretty cool. Art's great. I'm actually pretty interested to see where it goes. It left you on a pretty big cliffhanger. Oh, and because with the creation of this, or a father, I guess his name is Rai, is also involved.
Yeah.
Trying to stop the father. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. I mean, it's good. Like a little bit like involved, but good book.
Yeah. Well, I think it's coming off.
Hold for sound? I'm kidding.
Oh.
You might not
I
know
mean,
about this, and I
yeah, no. Rai
kisses.
was
Hold
like
for kisses.
this protector of New Japan, and then Father, after he tried to rebel, Father just threw him down to earth. And now, so it's a story of like Rai gathering these like heroes from Valiant past to try to come back and stop him.
You probably know. So
Yeah.
you obviously know more about this than I do. Just a little bit. So what did you think?
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good start. I thought for the start of a crossover, they gave a pretty nice introduction in like the opening with like the Japanese, like it wasn't his usual style. It was sort of like I don't even know what to call it, but they gave like a recap of the things that came before.
Right.
So I thought that was cool. And it was good. And like you said, Clayton Crane does a really nice job.
I'm not familiar with any of the characters, to be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good for me, like just jumping on.
Yeah.
I understood. So it was good. I'd probably give it 8 out of 10 Lugos.
Kisses?
If it's called 4001 AD, I'm assuming it's gonna have at least 4001 kisses. If it doesn't, I
gotta have
don't give a
one kiss
shit about
per
that
year.
book.
It's more like 4,002 kisses.
Do you know something that I don't about the AI involved and Japanese people and how they kiss?
I mean, Japanese people make robots that are pretty perfect at kissing.
4002 kisses, baby.
The Japanese robot making facilities are like spot on. They're very close to lifelike.
One more book.
Okay, this is our last book. This is Cinema Purgatorio. Purgatorio.
Dynamic.
Yes. This is a new anthology
The
book
IMAX.
from Mr. Alan Moore.
Ooh.
And besides,
I'm a wizard, Isaac.
He is. He wrote a 4,000-page book.
Wizard.
Yes. Also, Max Brooks does a short book. Garth Ennis, Christos Gage, and Kieran Gillian.
I like how you got the character for this.
And it's a good anthology. I mean, every anthology you're gonna read, like there are some good stories and some bad ones. I was pretty much liked all these stories except the Max Brooks one. I didn't care for that one.
Aw.
That was a Civil War thing. But I think from like the solicitations I read, it's supposed to be like Civil War, but there are these giant bugs in it.
But never
the
got
zombies.
there.
And they never got to the
so
giant
you just
bugs.
think, oh, okay. This is
So it's a
Civil
lot.
War
It's a lot.
comic.
It's a lot of talky, and they never get to the point of the story.
My favorite book here was the Garth Ennis book.
That was a cool one.
Yeah,
That-
my favorite book was my favorite story was the Garth Ennis story. I guess
true.
with the EMTs and they pick up this vampire, but she doesn't seem to know this yet.
Yeah.
This man on fire by the sun, set on fire by the sun. And when she gets home later that day, she's like, "Holy fucking shit, there's a vampire."
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good short story.
Yeah, and the Kieran Gillian one with like this sort of like a adult Pokemon kind of
yeah,
thing.
it was
That
fun.
was fun. That was really fun. That one I liked. I liked the Garth Ennis one, and I liked the Alan Moore one. I liked the
Point
Alan
departed.
Moore one,
I like the Alan Moore
which
one
was weird.
because it
Which is
didn't have
weird.
that many words.
Yes, no, it did. It was sort of like a silent film with like the little black cards.
Yeah.
And it was funny. I enjoyed that. Yeah, the only one I didn't like was the Max Brooks one, and the Christos Gage one at the end was okay.
But it was very like.
There wasn't much to it. It was very
There
short.
was
It was
no
like
action.
They didn't
and
color
then-
that thing in? What's the matter with them? You know what I mean? Lazy.
It was almost like an afterthought. The last one.
Yeah. I mean, and literally,
Maybe it's
it
a
is like
coloring
an
book.
afterthought
Yeah.
because they put like the ending credits.
They
right
put the
before
credits in it, and then there's another story.
It was like the after credits scene of this whole book.
Yeah, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. I think it's well worth $6. It's a hefty little price tag, but you're getting like 5 stories here.
And it's a coloring book too.
Yeah, it is black and white.
He didn't mention it as a coloring book.
It's black and white.
Kiss
so,
your own tail.
So if you want to color it, they're giving
If you like
that
adult
option.
coloring books, you
Need
like
to
this.
follow focus.
Like that Walking Dead coloring book that they released.
A lot of issues.
So, it's a big,
100 colors.
very big coloring book.
So if you want to color it, you can color it. If you can read, you can buy it, read it to your kids, and then they can color it.
There you
So
go,
it's a
man.
multiple uses.
You're getting the best you can out of it.
Yeah, it's fun for the whole family. Although you might not want to give it to your kids because there are some dirty language.
There are some dirty language.
Awesome dirty language and a lot of kissing.
And bad grammar.
Not enough kissing.
All right, now this Saturday is free comic book day.
Wait, I didn't say how many Lugos.
How many Lugos?
It gets 8 out of 10 Lugos.
Hey, listen, Lugos. How many kisses?
It gets a lot of kisses.
A lot of kisses. Cameras gonna fall.
Whoa!
All right, free comic book day. This repeat it to me. Free comic book day.
Free comic book day.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
At Manifest Comics.
At Manifest Comics.
In Bayonne, New Jersey.
In Bayonne, New Jersey.
Lots of great sales.
Lots of great sales.
Free books.
Free books.
And the smiling face of Manifest Mike Chen.
And the smiling face of Manifest Mike Chen.
Kiss him. Kiss him. Give him a little kiss.
Give him kisses.
You get one free kiss with every free comic you get.
Nope, that's a lie.
Get a bag of like 50.
And next week.
There's going to be a
I
homeless
don't-
guy dressed up kissing.
We can't film next week. We're not going to be here next
We
week.
won't be here next week, but
gonna be
perhaps
cool.
we can.
And after today's shoot, we may never be back again. All right.
You were looking into the back screen like you were looking into the camera.